My phone has the same glitch, man. Like, it don't let me read the fucking thing. I have to restart every time. Oh. We're live, y'all. Season game number 6. Welcome to another pre-game show from Golden One Center. I appreciate all the support. How's the audio? I don't want to go blank like last post-game show for the first 3 minutes. I'm sure it's good though, man. We're right behind the Utah Jazz. We got Mike Conley wearing the Air 34s, custom white and yellow. Beautiful shoe. If I make one last purchase this year, 2019, it's going to be those. I'm convinced, okay? I am definitely convinced on that shoe. Although my boy got the spiders in the purple mailman. Yeah, we're talking about shoes on this pregame show today. No Kings basketball. I'm joking with y'all, man. I appreciate all the support, guys. As usual, this episode is presented by Climb Society Folsom. Make sure to follow them on Instagram because the grand opening, aka soft opening, is coming very soon, potentially next week. And you guys don't want to miss that because it's going to definitely elevate your fitness. We're good? Oh man, it's taking forever to load. I don't even know if it works or not. Are people commenting or not? That's live. How's the audio, guys? Audio check. How's the audio check? Are we good? We straight. We're good. So, Luke Walton, once again, has brought up conditioning as a focal point of their struggles. Again, both Eman and I have been very adamant about that. I believe it's one of the issues. It's not all the issues. Going to India definitely did not help the cause of, well, conditioning. If you plan on playing the way they did last season, which was leading the NBA in fast break points, transition, teams really couldn't keep up with them. Even when they get scored on, they would still push. And I feel like when you have a guy like Fox, you have to play that way. You don't have an Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, Karl Anthony Towns, even the Porzingis to play a slowed up half-court offense, even though I have to be very critical and very honest about Luke's scheme. I think it's been terrible the first 5 games and needs to be better. I know he's talking about a major reason why he didn't want to really run the team because injuries happen, and they're really focusing on their half-court offense, which, again, I haven't seen much of. I don't even know what it is. Until I see it, I will let you guys know, but as of right now, the Kings haven't been very good in that half-court offense. They've been super stagnant, no flow. So it's been really frustrating to watch, without a doubt. You got Bogdanovic, who's really struggled the entire season, really. Last game especially, he had so many wide open shots. At some point, it has to be mental because his jump shot is just perfect. And he's just missing shots. Tonight, I feel like he's going to come out, really give the Kings a nice punch off the bench because they really need it. Because the other Bojan Bogdanovic, he's really damn good, and he's going to try to light up the Kings once again, as he did last week. So watch out for that matchup. That guy's a walking bucket. You got Fox out here warming up as well. Trevor Ariza. And we still have Royce O'Neal. Mike Conley again. Ballin. I expect Mike Conley to have a really good game. But if you're De'Aaron Fox, as we saw in the first half last weekend when they played the Jazz, he needs to attack them every single time until they stop that. So if I see Mike Conley, no disrespect to the man, he's barbecue chicken. Like, it's not just him per se, because Fox can get by anybody in the NBA. But if I'm Fox and I see him on me, you just got to keep attacking him, because once they do, they're going to collapse on you and you're going to get even more wide open shots. So definitely watch that matchup. It's going to be very critical for the Kings to pull out a victory. They need this win tonight. I know it's going to be difficult. The Jazz are the #1 team in the West as of right now, as of today. 4-1. Been playing really well as of late. Jeff Green as well, shooting free throws right behind me. He's been a nice punch off the bench. He was instant buckets when he came into that Kings game. I think he had like 8 points in 9 minutes, and then it kind of leveled out, but they didn't need any more from him because they were so far ahead in the score that they essentially just sat him down. I mean, he is a veteran, and they're going to try to save his legs for the playoffs, but Jeff Green off the bench is a walking bucket as well. I just really like this entire team, the way it's constructed, defensive-oriented. Again, one of my favorite coaches in Kirk Snyder. His offensive schemes, his creativity to get Spider Mitchell open shots is something that Luke should try and emulate because you have one of the best shooters in the NBA in Buddy Hield. You have to get him open. You have to find different ways to get him open because, yes, he's a better one-on-one player. Yes, he can create for other guys now, but I still want him to come off of screens and just focus on shooting the ball. I mean, that's what I want Buddy doing. Buddy's one of the best catch-and-shoot guys in the NBA. Find ways to get him open. Luke's ATOs, again, ATO means after timeout plays, have been better the last 2 games for Buddy Hield, but Buddy has missed a couple of those open shots. But you have to find a way to get those same ATOs in the half-court offense. I want more DHOs, again, meaning dribble handoffs. Him and Bielitsa working more together because both guys are threats to shoot that ball. And Richaun Holmes, at least in that first half, when I showed you guys in the first quarter, his effect when he rolls now, teams are paying attention. He's a nice roller. He's agile off his feet, and it's only going to create problems for other teams, and it's only going to open up other shooters around him. So if he continues to be effective in the pick and roll, watch out, guys. Tonight, you need to find a way to get Rudy Gobert out of the paint. So guys need to make shots. And Richaun Holmes, as good as he's been, he may not have that effective of a game tonight, but other guys need to step up and shoot. E-Man, any questions? I know someone said, will they make the playoffs? If I'm going to stick to that, I have to keep saying that they are going to make the playoffs. I'm going to ride and die with that prediction. Yogi should be playing because he fits their offensive tempo. He's going to push, and it's going to keep the defense honest. Right now, Corey Joseph is struggling from beyond the arc. That's not his game. His game is more suited for if he had a low post presence, maybe Bagley, it would be a better fit for Corey Joseph initiating the offense. But when you need to run and he's not pushing the tempo, it's kind of difficult to see that. But yeah, man. You just have to find different ways to attack them. I would bring the hard double every time. So if Rudy Gobert comes sets a screen, let Rudy Gobert make a play. Let him beat you. Let him teardrop it. Let him dump it off. But please do not let Bojan attack you. Because in the pick and roll, what's going to happen is Rudy Gobert, every time he sets a screen, he creates so much space for guys that he's just going to come and just pop that three in your face. So definitely hard double, commit. That's what I want to see tonight. I want the defense to commit. I don't care if they get beat. I just don't want these guys to be wishy-washy on defense. I don't know what their system is yet. But if it's not that, then I don't know what they're doing. So let the bigs beat you tonight. Let Rudy Gobert get 30. Let him get 30. If he gets 30, props, respect. But let's not have Bojan get that. Joe Ingles is coming off the bench now. So that's just a really good team. And for him to come off the bench after starting all these years, that tells you that he buys into the system, he buys into the vision, which is winning a championship. Does Corey Joseph fit in the system? I kind of already answered that. He does if he had a low post presence because I like him initiating the offense. As of right now, we need more of a pump, and I think that's Yogi Ferrell tonight. As of right now, I don't have an update. I don't know if anyone has tweeted it out. I'm not sure. Hopefully tonight. If not, hopefully he's not playing tonight. So he's not playing tonight. He's not playing tonight. Again, it's not just Luke's fault because the offensive coordinator this year is Igor Kokoshkov. He hasn't been good. Let's just be honest. Like, he hasn't been good. So, man, their defense hasn't been good. You know, their Canadian coach is a defensive coordinator. He hasn't been good. The entire coaching staff hasn't been good. Point blank period. It's not just on Luke Walton. That's it. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Kind of broke everything down. It's going to be a really good game tonight. November 1st, new month, new court, as you guys can see. Let's hope that the Kings get their first win and start undefeated in November. Peace, y'all.